That's right, man. It's that time, man. Hustle Time Live. We back over here at the world famous Compound Films in Houston, Texas, man. Your boy Infamous Tex. And it's going down, man, because I'm excited, man. I got a really talented artist that has been making his name really all over Texas, past Texas at this point, because he's working with some really big artists. My boy SYNDAARTIST out here.
What up?
You tell me,
hey, dog. Hey, man, you already know what it is. Popping my shit and making boss moves.
That's right, man.
BME, Boss Moves Entertainment, baby.
That's right. I'm seeing you everywhere, man. So you definitely got. It seems like you got your whole game plan already structured on what you're doing, because it's all working. I'm just seeing all the progress of just about everything that you're dropping around.
So basically, what I did is I studied before I just hopped out there. You know what I'm saying? I studied the fish I wanted to catch before I threw the bait out there. And then in doing that, I'm just making the proper moves as I move forward, dropping the proper tracks in the proper way. And shit, I'm just going off with that shit. Let that shit rip.
Man.
Good music. Just good music, good features, good artists, good team around you consistently. Shit, do what we do. And now we're doing it with Hustle Town.
That's right, man. My boy Hustle Town certified with it, man. You know,
Hustle Town certified.
That's right. And check out the
shout
music.
out to Tex.
Yes, sir. Check out the music so you can see why I'm saying. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Let's jump into the music. As far as how long you've been doing music, or how did it all start for you? Everyone has their story. How did your story start?
Okay, I'm gonna do it real quick because it is a story. So I first started off with gospel rap. My brother was doing gospel rap, and it was really going good and everything like that. But you know, everything has its ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of bagged off of it, so I bagged off. Then I tried to do it again with some big names. Shout out to ATL, but I ain't gonna name drop. But that didn't work, so I kind of died off it again, and then boom, out of nowhere, 50, Easy. My brother been telling me for years, like, dude, you tripping. You got a talent, use it. And then I kept writing, and he would be like, you know what I mean? Nah, I don't want to hear it. Right. Don't let me hear it until you put it down. So I started putting it down, and then the team collected around, and then I started dropping just music. I started just June 6th, like a couple months ago.
Really?
And I started dropping music. I had never dropped music, so I said, fuck it. I started dropping music. It was doing good. Not great, but good. So I compiled the EP, The Story Before, and that mug is streaming at a obscene rate that I couldn't expect. I mean, we checked what we is downstairs, 158,000 streams in 17 days.
Damn. 17
days, that motherfucker. Yeah. And that's just on Spotify. Big shout out Spotify.
Man.
That's not including Amazon, Apple, Tidal, iHeartRadio, Pandora, all across the board. I ain't even including them. I'm just including one platform.
Man. Yeah. Music.
Big shout out to OT. Pop My Shit is streaming.
Oh yeah. Shout out to that Mexican, man. That Mexican OT. That's that dude right there is definitely he's killing the charts, doing everything. He just recently just headlined the Hustle Time Music Festival along with yourself. You were on there. Y'all performed a song together and even shot a video there at the concert pub. Shout out to everybody who went out there. Talk about the song. Go ahead, just talk about the song from when you first started it to when you decided to get OT to where we're at now.
So it kind of started like me and shout out to Bread, Mixed by Bread. We just played with the track. We got the track from somebody. It was a beat pack. So we listened to it. We added what we needed to, took out what we needed to. And you've been in the studio, so it had a you listening to it, and it was kind of like funny. My brother Red always say popping them curtains. It's kind of like a thing he do. So in my head, I'm like, how can I interpret it? It was cool. And then I just pop my shit, nigga. And put the rest of the words. I actually did the whole track compiled. So there's actually a version with me doing the whole song. But when I got done, Aldean was like, hold on, man. That mug banging.
Yeah.
He was like, you gotta bring something to it. So we all talking, we all looking. And Easy was like, man, that man's been on D.
Yeah.
It'll kind of be hard, but of course, you gotta make a play for things you want. So Aldean had the connects. We talked it out, we talked business, we hashed it out, we got it together, and he got on there and he lit that bitch on fire. Yeah. And then I just came right behind him, lit that bitch on, and we just made that bitch pop my shit. Now that bitch popping.
Man, it sure is, and in a short amount of time too. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's a real long time to work these records. The video is not even out yet, and the record's already getting some hits, like big time. So you could just imagine with
that video gonna go stupid.
Oh yeah,
that mother gonna go stupid.
It's gonna be crazy. Do we have a release date for it at the moment?
We did have the 22nd, but it'll be finalized once I figure out some other things that I'm trying to work with the video. So it'll definitely be it'll either be the 22nd or it'll be October the 3rd. It just depends on the plays in between. Once I find them out, then I'll know a set date. I know everybody anticipating. I went on YouTube yesterday. We had I think we had 4,500 just on the promo reel. 40 seconds is just a promo for the release, and I'm already at 4,600 streams. Man. And I just dropped the promo release maybe 4 days ago, 5 days ago. I don't know, man. I don't keep up count. I'm just moving. I see the progression happen, and I'm just moving. I already got the next album. It's called The Story After 2. It'll drop maybe December, January. It's already completed. I have 64 unreleased tracks.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
I already got that project and the next project and the next project. I'm doing a co-project with the Red One, my brother, on Suicide Squad. You can stream that on all platforms. Me and him got an album coming out called Suicide Squad. We got 10 tracks. We already did. Damn. We got a lot of heat coming. BME coming, you know what I mean? Azul the Dine, Young Plug Official, PJ, C Blaze the artist, and we coming.
I'm seeing you got a hell of a team because I got to stop by the video shoot. Video was off the chain right there. Yeah, good production team right there too. Also saw my boy AL's a part of everything also.
Big shout out to AL.
Yeah, folk hero, man. He's definitely killing the game. He was there at the festival. And
big shout out to Ronnie Spencer. You know what I'm saying? He was a part of the movement and everything like that. I got a track with him too. So he stuck with me because Boss Moves is right behind Pop My Shit and then We Texas with Flip. A big shout out to Kiki, Ronnie Spencer, Renetta Spencer, Flip, that Mexican OT, everybody that had to do with the EP. It was crazy. It was fun. And then videos all coming next. We are gonna do the visual to Boss Move, Pop My Shit, We Texas, and Backed Up.
He coming, getting it all lined up that way, because you already know, man. It's like one of the things you gotta have the next one ready for him. In today's time, it's a very you want to be able to capitalize on all the view streams while it's hot. It's one of them catch it while it's hot things. And you definitely, with what I'm seeing right here, you got a lot in store for them. So
I did it exactly what you did. Well, once I started it and it was doing good, I compiled something and dropped it, and now that it's doing over what I thought, the good thing is I'm already ready for the next level. Yeah. If somebody was come today and say, hey man, album's doing great, we're going, woo, we need you to drop another one, I can drop 3 more. Right now. Compiled, ready to go, written, recorded, some waiting on features, most ready to go.
I was gonna ask you, what's the process when you're in the studio? Like how do you like it? Like I usually say, what's in your studio survival kit? Some people say, a little bit of some green, some drain.
Well, somebody told
not
me
a little bit. One time.
Not a little bit.
What's the vibe like when you go in there?
Okay, so when I go in, shout out to my lady Bird, I got a freezer bag. Right? Matter of fact, I got one here somewhere, but I got a freezer bag. So I got my water, I got my tea, my energy drink in my hand.
Right.
Got maybe about 3-4 blunts.
Yeah.
Okay, but when I go in, I shout out to Mixed by Bread, SRSL Studios. When we go in there, I normally do the last slot he has available. So normally it's 8 p.m. until.
Right.
Because when I leave as a group, whether it's me, 8 tracks is minimum. So if you're dealing with me, 8 tracks. Whether 3 is mine, 3 is Red, 8 tracks.
Right. So we don't want to put a cap on the time. We want to get that last. That way,
I don't want to put a cap on the time because when we leave, wake.
Yeah, and when the vibe hits, the vibe hits.
Yeah. So when we get in there, we light the blunt, we throw on that first one, and it gets to tapping and knocking. Okay, we finna knock out our bullets. We finna get them all knocked out right now. We work. All of us, we work. We working on a backdoor BME mix. I already got the text. Everybody already done with their verse but me. And I sent that out this morning.
Man.
You know what I mean? So we trying to do really big things. I ain't gonna even say trying, we doing.
I need to get a skit on one of these projects though, somewhere in there. An intro to one of a song or something. Let me DJ Khaled some shit real quick.
So actually on the next album, I mean, or the EP or whatever. So definitely, man, I'm already doing. I'm thinking about doing like 3 interludes. That'd be dope if you can hop on one.
Hey, I'm with it, man.
You know what I mean?
Let me know.
We can think of something creative and what you want to do, and then we can have a dope little skit on there. I'm with it. I'm with it. You know, I like to be creative. The story before, if you check it out, you understand what I'm saying. I like to be very creative.
Man.
Very creative.
And who's some other artists that you feel like you would want to create one day with, whether it's musical influences or up-and-coming guys that are killing the game now? If you could put together like a dream project, unlimited budget, just whoever you would want to put in that project.
How many artists?
Let's just say it's a 13-track album.
Right.
Whoever you want to put in there, I'm not even put a cap on there. Let's just say let's just say 10 features. Let's also include the production side too, on the producers too. Right. Who would be sprinkled all in this whole album right here?
Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this. So first and foremost is Scarface.
Oh yes, Scarface. Yes.
So actually, I got a little feeling I want to do something with BX the Plug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Paul Wall. For sure. I would love to do another one with OT. Yeah. I'm gonna put that in there. Kind of, I got this feeling, this little swag. I got one for Peso and Sauce, like on the same track.
Oh yeah.
Like I got this little track I got, and you know, I've listened to some Peso and I listened to some Sauce. You know, big shout out Ghetto Gospel. You know what I'm saying? So them together and me, it would give a little vibe. So I like that. And then like I know this is a stretch, but I'd like to do something with like her. The singer, Her.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely like to do that. Definitely want to do something with Ro. If I got some stuff for Ro.
Yeah.
Man. Rest in peace, Pokey. I would have loved to do it with Pokey. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been
so fire, but rest in peace, Pokey. So them last two, let me see. And it's no shots or leaving anybody out. It's just more of a, because, you know, I'm going to have a lot of features on my team for sure.
Right.
But outside of that, I guess the last two would be, what you think? What kind of flavor you think you would, from what you've heard from me, well, what would be one
from the singing side? I know you said her, but definitely, I've been fucking with SZA.
Ooh,
SZA
is
fucking.
I'd fuck with SZA.
SZA be another one. So her and SZA, and then now if I had to go for one more,
either one I'd be happy with. Her and SZA I'd be happy with.
I would say,
you know what? I ain't going in front, man. So hold on, before we say anybody, I would want to do one with Meg.
Oh yeah.
Because she's female, she's H-Town. I would want to. So I would let Meg take the last one. I would definitely want to do something with a female. And if I had one, it would either be Meg or Libra Jolie.
Oh yeah.
One or the other, I'm with it.
Yeah, each one of them would do good. Of course, the stallion, man. You gotta have the stallion on there. So the rapping side too.
H-Town, that would be fire. That would be super fire. So that would be like my little sprinkled around. You know, try to tap every angle, give different sounds.
Right.
You know, I feel like that mix would give the fans. You know what I'm saying? It would give the people, the real music connoisseurs, something it would touch everybody. So compiled together, it'd be fire.
Yeah, that would be. Now let's talk about the production side.
All right.
Some producers to produce that classic album right there, man. Who you think, based on some of the people you've said already, I'm thinking, you know, I'm trying to think of some other ones, some other producers that would go good with those people right there.
Well, I know first and foremost, Mixed by Bread, Harvonics, Chadowell, because I'm already working with them, but a big shout out to them. Then outside of that, I would say Slick Music, big shout out D-Town, Texas, Hitmaker, Khaled, for damn sure.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get one with Kanye West.
Timberland. I think a Tim.
Hell yeah.
You gotta get a Timberland.
Tim, Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent. Shit, this ain't that damn hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, Diddy. Like the Love album, big shouts out to the Love album, but I would love to do something calm and collective with him. That shit be fire.
Hell yeah.
Just with my creative genes and what I've watched him do over the years. So definitely Diddy. Pharrell. Yeah, I like to do something Pharrell.
Hey, don't forget Drake.
Pop 808.
Drake moving to town now too. Imagine a Drake track.
Dog, a Drake track would be like.
I can see that happening. To be honest with you,
but what's funny is, I think that with me and Drake, I think that bitch would go beyond because I fuck with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Tough. Like I love his creative side of it. Like he's not afraid to go both ways. R&B, rap. I remember when he did the Views album, man. Yeah. I mean, he was in his bag. He gave it to you both ways. You know what I'm saying? And that feature would be crazy as fuck. But yeah, that definitely Drake. Bun B. I would like to get in the studio with him. Of course, it's always gonna be Scarface first. No disrespect, but I would even love him to construe a track and produce it, and then let me be a part of that. Definitely, because what he did with the Ghetto Boys, and I would definitely say Scarface. J. Cole, I know that's a stretch because J. Cole he up there, but J. Cole is like number 2. Kendrick. I would love to get in the studio with him and his production. Yeah, that'll bang. So I mean, Metro Boomin. Oh, yeah. I mean, pretty much all of them. Hit Boy, all of them.
God damn, we got a double disc right now on this one right here. Man. This one gonna hit the charts.
Put me in the studio and let's make hits. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Hell yeah. So I know you're killing it on the rap side. Is there any other stuff too? Because we all have other talents we do, other stuff that people sometimes don't know about. Is there do you also dabble into making beats also, or do you do is there other stuff even coming?
Well, yeah. I mean, I dabble in it all, right? But I will say this: I'm taking my time and understanding what it is I'm doing as I'm doing. So like the music,
is all focused on that. So it's
the merch part. I'm working with the team,
right?
Getting up to that part with the trying to find shows and touring it. I gotta work that side of the team. What we got so far is we got a team surrounding around the music. I heard in a podcast, I can't remember her name, it was Rudy something, but she said, monetize the music around your fans, not monetize the music around your music. So that's kind of, I took that head on. That's what I do. I monetize the music around what people would really want to bang. You get bangers, 808s, you get some snap jams, you get some catchy shit. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I said the next one it's better than this one. And the only 2 features I wanted to have was Scarface. And I was thinking Bieber.
Oh, shit.
Right, but that I ain't gonna front. That's like shooting super far. So there's this guy. You ever, Toby Naigwe?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So like Toby has a guy on his team. 2 guys. I can't remember, no disrespect. White boy, and I think his name is Michael Watts, just like DJ Michael Watts. So Michael Watts and the other singer. That's Houston.
Right.
I would love to do a track with them 2 and a track with Toby, Scarface. That's all I would need in the album. That's all that's what I'm thinking right now. So Toby, you heard it. I'm trying to get in touch with you. Let me know what it is. I understand business is business, but man, I need one with you and your team. I want to have like a part 1, part 2 type thing with him.
Oh yeah.
He's fire. He's definitely in my top 10.
And his visuals are crazy the way he does them. I mean, it's unique, and he has his style, and I love it. And he incorporates his family and all kinds of people in there with him. Like
I've been watching Toby since Get Twisted Sundays. Hold up, I would definitely love to work with him. So man, there's a lot of production team. So big shout out to Gant. That's his Legant. That's his production team. I think is. So yeah, man, I would throw a lot in there, man. I'd love to work with a lot of people. Do some bigger things than what I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna keep coming.
I'm excited to see all the stuff come cooking up because just what you've had since the summer so far, I mean, is already it's hitting numbers. It's impressive, man. I mean, everybody. What's some advice you would give to people already right now with what you've been doing, because you're making all the right moves. You understand the importance of the marketing side and not just throwing stuff out there and hoping shit works and da da da. People do that shit all day long. You're doing it. You have your structure. You have your game plan. What's some of the most important stuff out of what you're doing right now that you would give advice to artists that don't know how to start? Say they got a hit, they got one song, maybe got the feature already or something. But what else from there? What would you some advice you give?
First and foremost is, man, don't quit. I actually can say I quit about 3 times. Don't quit, because if I could tell my future self, I would have said, "Why you stop?" You know what I mean? So the first and foremost is don't quit. Second is learn what you're doing before you do it. See, a lot of times, and I even caught myself wanting to do this, just throw the music out there, which I did, but I had a plan. And that's what I would tell any new artist. Get a plan, get the plan together, get you a team surrounding that plan, And you know, the way you move nowadays is in unity. You know, it takes a village. So make sure you got the right people surrounding you, and make sure they see the same goals you see. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together. So make sure the people around you want to see you win. Because see, a lot of people lose focus in sharing the mic.
Right.
A lot of people don't like to share that mic.
Yeah.
I want to share the mic. And I think in doing that, it allowed me to connect with the right ones at the right time in the right moments. You know, like I had that Pop My Shift about. It didn't drop to September 1st. I've had it like a month before I even dropped the first track.
Right.
But it was all construed and planned the right way. Once I talked to you and once we started working with the SOT and the Straight Out of Texas and things like that, you gotta start thinking business, man. That's a perfect time to do it. Perfect time to bring it out. Hustle Town certified. Even if I wasn't, I knew I wasn't. I was ready to shut it down. Oh, yeah. The songs I did on it, Back Door for the BME. I had my guys behind me, and then Pop My Shit, bringing out OT. Everything is a movement, and I think that's what I would tell young and up and coming, independent, or any artist. When you move with steps. Yeah. Understand what you're doing before you do it. Understand that everything has a process.
Yeah, that's the most important part right there. Just planning it all out. If you just literally sit there and plan out your moves, you can definitely you won't be wasting time. There's so much time people wasted. That game I wish I would have known, and and to avoid all that, man. What this man just said right here, and it's been working. It's been
working for me.
Yep.
I put one foot in the other. You know what I'm saying?
And then a team.
Yeah.
Like you said, you got a hell of a team.
Well, that was a dope thing about it. I started building a team before I started dropping music. I needed to understand, and once I dropped, I needed people around me to understand what I was doing because I didn't. Right. So I got Aldine. He knew that he took over the BMIs and the copyright, and he made sure that was all good so I can just be an artist.
Right.
You know, so the team helped me develop to become what most new artists want to become. Most new artists want to go to the top, but in order to rise to the top, it's got to be a village.
Yeah.
You got to relieve that pressure. Everybody has to say, hey, we own, and when we get there, we own together. Take that pressure off me so I can be an artist.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. I had a lot of people take a lot of things off my plate, my shoulders, where I can really just get in the stew and do my thing. And that's another thing, the independent artist. When you coming out, man, do as much music as you can. Mm-hmm. You want to have a catalog waiting for anybody that says anything to you or asks you a question. You want to be able to say, man, I got 60 songs. I can prove it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to have a catalog. That shows you work. That shows dedication. And that's pretty much what you got to have doing music in this industry, no matter what. You got to have a dedication and a work ethic that is like, shit, the greats, Lil Wayne, J. Cole, they work. Yeah. Them dudes working. Them dudes stay on the road. Them dudes. So,
yeah. And if Sam wanted to just drop back to back, I mean, he pretty much could, and especially the way he's putting it and structuring all his stuff, getting his ducks in a row and everything. Because the one thing about the hip hop scene, it's getting less and less of a time span, attention span with the artists. I mean, you can be the new artist on the scene, but you can easily be, the next person to come in because he's more consistent, and it's just kind of that thing now. So you having all these songs locked and ready, and then you having a team, you already, knowing the importance of having a visual to back that up when you drop the single, all that. So, I mean, the way it's going, you're doing everything the right way, and artists can learn from SYNDAARTIST, which is also your social media. SYNDAARTIST on the give
Instagram is SYN_DA. All other social medias is SYNDAARTIST.
There you go.
Check me out, you know what I'm saying? BME did it. Big shout out to my lady, to my kids, you know what I'm saying? To my whole team, Easy, Aldine, Lacey, BK, Azul Adine, The Red One, C-Blaze, Young Plug Official, PJ, the whole squad, man, you know what I'm saying? We coming with it, do. Big shout out to my security too, you know what I'm saying? I see you in the back.
That's right. You know that's right. And you're going to definitely see.
Big shout out to Hustle Town and one. My bad. Big shout out to Hustle Town certified infamous Texas. Carlos Carleone, show me love. Big shout out to Carlos.
Yes, sir. My bad. No, you good. I appreciate all the love right there, man. And big shout out to everybody, though. Like you said, he has a hell of a team. Big shout out to everybody who's supporting and putting into you because, again, everyone has a certain role, and everybody understands the role. As far as what the goal is, SYNDAARTIST, like you said, is taking a lot off your plate and making it easy for you to be an artist. and not have to worry about, you know, everybody else trying to come in and trying to be like, seeing is what the goal is. And when seeing blows up,
we all blow up. And see, that's another thing to any independent artist. I'm telling you, surround yourself with like-minded people, if nothing else. Nothing else. There's no I in team, and if your team got you, I'm telling you, you take it from me. I'm doing it. So definitely surround yourself.
There you go. There it is right there, man. Send the artist in the building, man. Again, the new Pop My Shit.
Pop My Shit. It's streaming on all platforms featuring That Mexican OT. You did?
That's right.
The story before, the whole thing. The visual coming soon. The 22nd and the 3rd. One of them. But when it come, that mug gonna be popping my shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man. Send the artist right here in the studio, man. Y'all be sure to follow him. Check him out. Hit the YouTube. Hit the subscribe. Get fancy with it. Hit the little bell and all that shit. My boy's putting down, man, and he's doing it right here in H-Town, taking over, man. So
Hustle Town,
yes, sir. Appreciate you stopping by, my G.
Appreciate you having me, man.
That's right, man. Y'all
BME did it.
That's right, man. Hustle Town Live. We out.
Yeah, we are. Cool. Hey, that's lit,
man. Yes, sir. Let's get a picture right.